Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Have you completed your classwork and homework? Yesterday I have given you one map and two short answers. Yes or no? I have asked you to write them in the classwork note as well as you have to write the short answers in the homework note as well. Yes or no? You have to study and write. You should not copy and write. There is no use if you copy and write. Okay. What are the lessons have completed? You have to prepare very well. Okay. In history, almost 6 lessons have completed. Yes or no? And geography 6 lessons are completed. And civics also 3 units have completed. And economics also 4 lessons have completed. Yes or no? So the remaining very less units are there. So all the units, what are the units have completed, study and prepare for the exam. Okay. Now open your book, page number 80. History, Unit 7, Anti-Colonial Movements and the Birth of Nationalism. In the same unit, in the previous video, you have seen the off of the lesson, is or no? So some part you have seen from this lesson, remaining parts you are going to learn today, okay? You are going to understand today what is given in the book, okay? So yesterday you have seen till the suppression of rebellion, is on page number 80, suppression of rebellion you have seen. Today you have to see the causes of failure of the Great Rebellion of 1857. What are the causes? காரணங்கள் தோல்வியடைவதற்கான அந்த rebellion வந்து தோல்வியடைவதற்கான காரணங்கள். Okay. The first the causes is the failure of the Great Rebellion is it was organized and planned. It was spontaneous. However, soon after the siege of Delhi, there was an attempt to seek the support of the neighboring states. So the neighboring states were controlled by some princes and some Indian princes were there, okay, and Zamindars also. They were feared for the British power. So they those people they not involved in the rebellion, okay, and they had no sources of arms and ammunition. That is one of the causes for the failure, okay. And the one of the important reason for the failure of the rebellion was the absence of a central authority. There was no common agenda that united the individuals and the various other federal elements fighting against the British, okay. And at the end, the rebellion was brutally suppressed by the British army because the British they had many weapons, and they organization, discipline, these all were followed by the British. Okay, finally Delhi also captured by the British troops, and the Bahadur Shah also was captured by the British and he was transported to Burma. Okay, and finally India becomes a crown colony. So the British Parliament adopted the Indian Government Act in November 1858 and India was pronounced as one of the many crown colonies to be directly governed by the Parliament. So the British Parliament was adopted the Indian Government Act, okay. So the India also was announced as the crown colony, okay, crown colony. And some changes also has happened in the administration. Okay, நிர்வாகத்திலேயே என்ன செஞ்சு நிறைய சேஞ்சஸ் வந்துச்சு. British they imposed some rules and policies, okay, and the Queen Victoria proclaimed to the Indian people that the British would not interfere in traditional institution and religious matters of Indians, and it was promised that Indians would be absorbed in government services. Okay, and some 2 significant changes were made to the structure of the Indian army. The number of Indians were significantly reduced. Indians இப்போ ஆர்மியில் வந்து நிறைய என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. Indians were restrained from holding important ranks and position. அந்த ஆர்மியில் வந்து முக்கியமான பதவிகளை வந்து இந்தியன்ஸ்க்கு வந்து என்ன கொடுக்கல, ஓகே. And the British took control the artillery and shifted their recruiting effort to regions and communities that remained loyal during 1857. So the British they turned away from Rajput, Brahmins and North Indian Muslims and looked towards non-Hindu groups like Gogas, Sikhs, Padans. Okay, and they followed the divide and rule policy also. The British, they followed the divide and rule policy also. Okay, so these all are the causes for the failure of the Great Revolt 1857. Today we are going to see the peasant revolts under Crome. First one is Indigo Revolt. Indigo means that is one of the dye color. Okay, the before synthetic dyes were created, natural indigo dye was highly valued by cloth makers around the world. இண்டிகோங்கிறது வந்து ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸான டை. அந்த சிந்தட்டிக் டைஸோட இந்த நேச்சுரல் இண்டிகோ டை வந்து ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸானது, கிளாத்ஸுக்கெலாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வேர்ல்டு ஃபுல்லாகவே யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. Okay, so many Europeans they employed peasants to grow the indigo, which was processed into dye at the planters factories. ஓகே, இந்த நிறைய யூரோப்பியன்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா நிறைய இந்தியன்ஸை யூஸ் பண்ணி இண்டிகோ டையை வந்து நம்ம இந்தியாவில் வந்து பிளான் பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. பிளான் பண்ணி அதை வந்து எக்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, அவங்க வந்து இந்தியா அந்த கல்டிவேட்டர்ஸுக்கு வந்து நிறைய பிசன்ஸுக்கு வந்து கொஞ்சம் கேஷ் அட்வான்ஸாக கொடுத்து அவங்க அது மூலமாக வந்து அதெல்லாம் என்ன செய்யணும், இண்டிகோ டையை வந்து ரெடி பண்ணி அதை எக்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்ணணும். ஆனால் அவங்க வாங்கின அந்த லோனை வந்து திரும்ப பே பண்ணுறப்போ, அவங்க அந்த டேக்ஸோடு பே பண்ணுறப்போ அவங்களுக்கு வந்து வாங்கின அமௌண்ட்டோட ரொம்ப ஹையாக இருந்தது. அவங்களுக்கு வந்து இன்கம்மை விட ரொம்ப ஹையாக இருந்துச்சு. அதனால் பிசண்ட் எல்லாருமே ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டாங்க. ஓகே, தேவர் அனேபிள் டு பே த கிரெடிட். ஓகே, அவங்க எவ்வளோ கடன் வாங்கியிருந்தாங்களோ அதை வந்து அவங்களால என்ன செய்ய முடியல, செலுத்தவே முடியலை. அதனால் இந்த பிசன்ஸ் எல்லாருமே ரொம்ப கவலை அடைஞ்சாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ தட் the revolt was happened, புரட்சி ஏற்பட்டுச்சு. அதை தான் என்ன சொல்லுதாங்க, இண்டிகோ ரிவால்ட். ஓகே, இட் வாஸ் பிகன் இன் 1859. The rebellion began as a strike as the peasants of a village in Bengal, Nadia district, refused to grow any more indigo. ஓகே, இது ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரைக்காக தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, தி மூவ்மெண்ட் குயிக்லி ஸ்ப்ரெட் டு அதர் இண்டிகோ growing districts of Bengal, and the revolt then turned violent. The peasants, both Hindu and Muslim, participated in the revolt, and women armed with pots and pans, all the Muslim, all the Hindu, all the women, everybody they were participated in the revolt. Okay, so 1860, the 1860 it play because the many women they were participated in this revolt, isn't it? So the brutality. So the brutality was shown here in this revolt. So in 1860, play Nil Darban, Mirror of the Indigo by Dina Bandhu Mitra, did much to draw attention in India and Europe to the plight of the indigo growers. Okay, and the indigo வளர்க்குறதுக்கு அந்த பிளான்டர்ஸ், இந்த கல்டிவேட்டர்ஸ் எல்லாருமே ஃபைட் பண்ணாங்க. Deccan riots. Riots means கலவரம். ஓகே, ரியாட்ஸ் மீன்ஸ் கலவரம். 1875. ஹெவி டாக்ஸேஷன், அதிகமான வரி சுமத்தினாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ we are going to see the next. ஹெவி டாக்ஸேஷன் ரைண்ட் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர், ஃபர்மைன் டெத்ஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ்ட். நிறைய வரி போட்டதுனால, பஞ்சத்தினால நிறைய பேர் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, இறந்தாங்க. The first recorded incident of rioting against the Manilandas in the Deccan was in May 1875 in Supa, a village near Pune. The first Deccan, and the first கலவரம் வந்து பூனால தான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு. ஓகே, May 1875. So similar cases of riots were reported from close to 30 villages in Pune and Ahmednagar. So many, it was against to the Manilandas. Okay, so under British rule, all the peasants they were forced to pay the revenue directly to the government. Also under a new law, Manilanders were allowed to attach the mortgaged land. அவங்க peasants எல்லாருமே அவங்க வந்து டைரெக்டாக கவர்மெண்ட்டிட்ட வந்து டேக்ஸ் பே பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு வந்து ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. So that this riots was happened because the cultivators they unable to pay the taxes. Got it? The foundation of Indian National Congress 1870 to 1885. The first rise of nationalism. So the second half of the 19th century saw the emergence of national political consciousness among a new social class of English educated Indians. So most of the Indians also they were educated, English educated, and the Indian intelligentsia, அறிவுஜீவிகள், intelligentsia means அறிவுஜீவிகள், okay. So they were the critical role in generating a national consciousness by exposing a large number of people to the idea of nation, nationalism and various democratic aspirations. Okay, so the flourishing of print media means the papers, everything, okay, both in the vernacular and in English. So this is one because most of the people they were educated, okay. So the vernacular languageலையும் இங்கிலீஷ் லாங்குவேஜ்லேயும் நிறைய பிரிண்ட் மீடியா மூலமாக வந்து அவங்களுடைய நியூஸை வந்து ஸ்ப்ரெட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வந்து நிறைய ஐடியா கிடச்சிச்சு, okay. So most of them they were working as lawyers, journalists, government employees, teachers or doctors, okay. And they were made some Madras Native Association 1852, East India Association 1866, Madras Mahajana Sabha 1884, Pune Sarvajunk Sabha 1870, Bombay Presidency Association 1885 and many others they were created. These all were created, okay. And economic critique of colonialism. One of the most significant contribution of early Indian nationalists was the formulation of an economic critique of colonialism. Dadabhai Naoroji, Justice Ranade, Ramesh Chandra Dutt, these all people were played a significant role in making this criticism about colonial economy. They clearly understood that the prosperity of the British lay in the economic and political subjugation of India. They concluded that colonialism was the main obstacle to the Indian's economic development, okay. அந்த காலனிசம் தான் நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு முக்கிய ரீசன் நம்ம எக்கனாமிக் லெவலில் முன்னேறாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு காரணமே இந்த காலனிசம் தான் அப்படிங்கிறத வந்து தாதாபாய் நவ்ரோஜி, ஜஸ்டிஸ் ரானடே, ரோமேஷ் சந்திரா தத் இவங்க எல்லாருமே என்ன செஞ்சாங்க சொன்னாங்க, ஓகே. அப்ஜெக்டிவ்ஸ் அண்ட் மெத்தட்ஸ். The formation of the Indian National Congress in 1885 was intended to establish an all-India organization. The Indian National Congress எப்போ ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சுன்னா 1885, okay. So in that many educated Indians also they were active, okay, in the presidencies, okay, the Bombay Presidency and Madras Presidency and Calcutta Presidency, like that 3 presidencies were there, is no. So in that presidencies many educated Indians were there activated, okay. So A.O. Hume lent his services to facilitate the formation of the Congress. Omesh Chandra Banerjee was the first president of Indian National Congress. So who was the first president of the Indian National Congress? Omesh Chandra Banerjee, okay. When it was formed 1885, okay. What are the 3 presidencies? Bombay, Madras and Calcutta, okay. So the first meeting was happened on the Indian National Congress was 28th December 1885, okay. And they talked many things, and the techniques included appeals, petitions, declaration to the Britain, all done with a constitutional framework, okay. And some of the key demands were following: creation of legislative council at provincial and central level, increasing the number of elected members in the legislative council, separating judicial and executive functions, reducing military expenditure, reduction of home charges, extension of trial by jury, holding civil services exams in India as well as in England, police reforms, reconsideration of forest law, promotion of Indian industries and an end to unfair tariffs and excise duties. So these all are the main demands for the Indian National Congress, okay. And the militant nationalism. The method of moderate leaders failed to yield any substantive change in the British attitude towards the moderate demands of early Indian nationalists. They were criticized by a group of leaders known as extremists. நம்மளோட லீடர்ஸ் எல்லாமே கிரிட்டிசைஸ் பண்ணப்பட்டாங்க, okay. And instead of players and petitions, these militants were most focused on self-help. அவங்க எல்லாருமே என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, பெட்டிஷன் ப்ரேயரை நம்பதை விட அவங்களுடைய சுய உதவி தான் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க நம்பினாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ தீஸ் ஆல் ஆர் த militant nationalism and some of the objectives and methods of the Indian National Congress also you have seen. Okay, and the next one is partition of Bengal. Partition of Bengal in 1905 was the most unpopular of all. The partition led to widespread protest all across India, starting a new phase of the Indian national movement. Okay, so the Bengal was partitioned into two. Okay, the Eastern Bengal and Bengal. You see the green in color, Eastern Bengal and Bengal. So it was the partition of Bengal, very important year 1905. The Swadeshi movement also 1905. The idea of partition was devised to suppress the political activities against the British rule in Bengal by creating a Hindu-Muslim divide. இது வந்து the partition of Bengal வந்து இந்த லார்டு ஹர்சன் அப்படிங்கிறவரால் உருவாக்கப்பட்டது. இது எதுக்கு உருவாக்கப்பட்டதுன்னா, எல்லாருமே பிரிட்டிஷுக்கு ரூலுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்டாக இருந்தாங்க. அதனால் ஹிந்து முஸ்லீமை வந்து நம்ம வந்து டிவைட் பண்ணி விட்டுட்டோன்னா அவங்களுக்குள்ள ஃபைட் வரும், அதனால் நம்மளை வந்து என்ன செய்ய மாட்டாங்க, டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க அப்படின்னு பிரிட்டிஷ் நினச்சாங்க. ஓகே, Hindu-Muslim divide. It was openly stated that the objective of partition was to curtail Bengali influence and weaken the nationalist movement. By placing Bengal under two administrative units, Curzon reduced the Bengali-speaking people to a linguistic minority in a divided Bengal. So Curzon assured Muslims that in a new province of East Bengal, Muslims would enjoy unity, which they never enjoyed since the days of the Mughals. கர்சன் என்ன நினச்சார், அவங்க வந்து பிரிஞ்சு சண்டை போடுவாங்க அப்படின்னு நினச்சாரு. ஆனால் அவங்க எல்லோரும் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, அவங்க வந்து ஒற்றுமையாக தான் இருந்தாங்க. ஓகே, இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் டிவைடிங் த பெங்காலி பீப்புள் அலாங் த ரிலீஜியஸ் லைன் பார்ட்டிஷன் யுனைடெட் தம். ஓகே, அவங்க வந்து அவர் வந்து என்ன நினச்சாரு, பிரிச்சிடணும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சார். ஆனால் பிரித்தது மூலமாக அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, அவங்கள வந்து சேர்த்து வச்சுட்டு. ஓகே, the growth of regional language newspapers played a role in building a sense of proud Bengali identity. Okay, anti-partition movement. Next what came? Anti-partition movement. With failure to unveil the partition, moderate leaders were forced to rethink their strategy and look for new techniques of protest. The boycott of British goods was one such method. Okay, அவங்க நிறைய ரிவால்ட்ஸ், நிறைய ரிபல்லியன், நிறைய ரியாட்ஸ், கலகம், புரட்சி எல்லாமே நடத்தினாங்க. ஆனால் எல்லாமே என்ன செஞ்சு, ஃபெயிலியராகவே முடிஞ்சு. அதனால் எப்படி நம்ம வந்து இதிலேருந்து மீண்டு வரலாம் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக நியூவாக திங்க் பண்ணாங்க. நம்ம வந்து பிரிட்டிஷோட திங்ஸ் எல்லாமே என்ன செஞ்சிடணும், வாங்குறதுக்கு மறுக்கணும். பாய்காட்னா மறுத்தல். ஓகே, ஸோ தே யூஸ் த நியூ டெக்னிக்ஸ். So the day Bengal was officially partitioned, 6th October 1905 was declared as a day of mourning. Okay, mourning. Thousands of people took bath in the Ganga and marched on the streets of Calcutta singing Bande Mataram. நிறைய பேர் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, பந்தே மாதரம் அப்படின்னு சிங் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, boycott and Swadeshi movement in Bengal. So the boycott and Swadeshi were always interlinked to each other and part of the wider plan to make India self-sufficient. Four major trends can be discerned during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal. One is the moderate trend, constructive Swadeshi, militant nationalism, revolutionary terrorism. Okay, so these all are the major trends. And the constructive Swadeshi, it is not given in the slide. The constructive programs largely stressed upon self-will, with focused on building alternative institution of self-governance that would operate free of British control. Swadeshi shops sprang all over the place, selling textiles, handlooms, soaps, earthenware, match and leather goods. இது எல்லாம் ஸ்வாதேஷி மூமெண்ட் மூலமாக வந்து செல்ஃபில் அவங்க சுயமாக நிறைய தொழில்கள் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க இந்தியன் பீப்புள். ஓகே, then passive resistance. From 1906 the Swadeshi movement took a turn. Under this new direction, the Swadeshi program included 4 points. Okay, boycott of foreign goods. அந்த ஃபாரின் குட்ஸ் எல்லாம் என்ன செய்யக்கூடாது, வாங்கக்கூடாது. boycott of government schools and colleges, courts, titles and government services, development of Swadeshi industries, national schools. Okay, so these all are the four program, okay, included 4 points. Okay, so recourse to armed struggle if the British repression went beyond the limits of endurance. Okay, so these all are the 4 points are given in the Swadeshi program. Okay, militant nationalism. Lala Lajpat Rai of Punjab, Bala Gangadhar Tilak of Maharashtra, and Bipin Chandra Pal. Okay, Lal, Bal, Pal. 3 பேர் சேர்ந்து என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, அவங்க தான் ஒரு ப்ராமினன்ட் லீடர். They were the prominent leaders during the Swadeshi period and were referred to as Lal, Bal, Pal. Okay, Lala Lajpat Rai was called as Lal, Bala Gangadhar Tilak was called as the Bal, and the Bipin Chandra Pal was called as Pal. Okay, Punjab, Bengal, and Maharashtra emerged as the hotbed of militant nationalism during the Swadeshi movement. In South India, Tuticorin became the most important location of Swadeshi activity with the launch of the Swadeshi Steam Navigation Company by V.O. Chidambaranar. Okay. Home Rule Movement 1916 to 1918. The Indian national movement was revived and also radicalized during the Home Rule Movement 1916 to 1918. Okay, it was led by Lokmanya Tilak and Annie Besant. Okay, the Home Rule Movement was established by the Lokmanya Tilak and Annie Besant. Okay, World War I and Indians' participation in it was the background for the Home Rule League. When British declared war against Germany in 1914, the moderate and liberal leadership extended their support to the British cause. It was hoped that in return the British government would give self-government after the war. Indian troops were sent to several theatres of World War. So the British only declared the war as an against the British on 1914. You know that about World War I is when it was started in 1914. In that time, many Indian troops were sent to the many areas. Okay, so but the British administration remained non-committal to such goals. What was seen as a British betrayal to the Indian cause of self-government led to fresh call for a mass movement to pressure the British government. Okay, most of the Indian people, they were sent to many theatres for the World War I. British, they used our Indians for World War I. Okay, in that time only the Home Rule movement was started from 1916. Okay, the World War started in 1914. After 2 years in 1916, Home Rule movement was made by the Lokmanya Tilak and also the Annie Besant. Okay, so some of the objectives of Home Rule movements are, they are to attain self-government within the British Empire by using constitutional means, and second one, to obtain the status of dominion, a political position accorded later to Australia, Canada, South Africa, and New Zealand. Okay, and to use non-violent constitutional methods to achieve their goals. So these all are the main objectives of the Home Rule movements. What are they? Read with me, all of you. To attain self-government within the British Empire by using constitutional means, to obtain the status of dominion, a political position accorded later to Australia, to use non-violent constitutional methods to achieve their goals. So these all are the objectives of the Home Rule movement. Okay. Lucknow Pact 1916. Years are important. Partition of Bengal 1905, First World War 1914, and Swadeshi movement also 1905, Lucknow Pact 1916. Okay, the Home Rule movement and the subsequent reunion of moderate and the militant nationalists opened the possibility of fresh talks with the Muslims. Under the Lucknow Pact, the Congress and the Muslim League agreed that there would be self-government in India as soon as possible. And the Congress ஓடது, இந்த முஸ்லீம் லீக், அவங்க எல்லாருமே என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா, நம்ம இந்தியாவில் வந்து சுயமான கவர்மெண்ட் இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஓகே, இன் ரிட்டர்ன் த காங்கிரஸ் லீடர்ஷிப் அக்செப்டட் த கான்செப்ட் ஆஃப் செப்பரேட் எலக்ட்ரேட் ஃபார் Muslim. Boycott and Swadeshi movement in Bengal. So the boycott and Swadeshi were always interlinked to each other and part of the wider plan to make India self-sufficient. Four major trends can be discerned during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal. One is the moderate trend, constructive Swadeshi, militant nationalism, revolutionary terrorism. Okay, so these all are the major trends. Yesterday I have given you two short answers. Yesterday I have given you two answers the following in brief. The remaining will be written today. Okay. What do you mean by drain of wealth? Highlight the objectives of Home Rule movement. Summarize the essence of Lucknow Pact. These all are the questions you have to write, study and write in the classwork, as well as you have to write them in the homework note also. And with that, the map today also you have to draw. Don't use the same map. I'll find you very easily. Got it? So you should not use the same map. Got it? So use the new map and the date should be there. Okay, both. Got it? And practice and study for you and practice everything for you, not for us. Okay, because you are going to write the exam, you are going to get the mark. Exam will be there surely. Okay, don't think that no exam will be there. Surely exam will be there. Study well, prepare well. Got it? Every day write your homework. Most of the people you sent your homework properly. Very good, I appreciate you. But some of the people till you don't send your homework properly, some of the people very long What do you do in the home? I don't know. Okay, this is the important year, you know that. Got it? So don't think that we have to write the homework for ma'ams and sirs. No, you are going to write your classwork and homework for you. Yes or no? When you write the homework and classwork, you will study something. Yes or no? You can study, you can memorize some question answers. Yes or no? So that we give you. So finish everything and prepare for the exam. Okay, we'll see the next class tomorrow. Bye.